All right, guys, we are back. The infamous buyer's remorse video vehicle, part 2. So that video went semi-viral compared to some of our content, but I think for a lot of reasons. One, ton of comments from other business owners understanding people expect more these days. That's okay. We run with it. We just posted a video about that. We do whatever we can to keep the customer happy. This one, we may be going a little overboard, but I'm gonna bring you an update and let you know. And if you don't know what buyer's remorse means or understand, and you haven't watched video 1, go back and watch video 1, because I don't want to retouch on all that again and make this boring. But long and short, this vehicle was bought by a customer across the country. It ended up back in our parking lot with the keys and paperwork handed to one of my guys that doesn't even do paperwork or vehicles. He had no clue what it was there for, nor did he know it went across the country and came back. But for those that made comments that didn't quite understand, we're fully paid for this vehicle. No different than the man walked in with a bag of money and gave it to us. We're paid. This is not our vehicle any longer. We're fully paid. Everything's good. Title sent off to the bank. Everything's good. We did our process just like we should have. Where does it lie now? With the bank and the customer. Customer doesn't want it. Bank says you own it. They're fighting it out. So in this case, the bank is kind of the good guy here. So a lot of people made mention also, you could do a storage lien. Why don't you just take it? I guess technically we could. It's been here over 30 days. We could send a letter. If they don't pick it up, it becomes our property again. But the bank didn't do me wrong. The customer did the bank wrong. In essence, we still have the truck here. And we already told you about our process, and we're getting ready to show you. We got a 2023 right here in the shop that we're going to go over the process of what we do, how we maintain a vehicle, no matter if it's basically brand new, like we've got 2025s now with 200 miles, or whether it's got 300,000 miles, we go through the same process on every truck. This one was no different. Again, if you watch the other video, it had a light bulb, a wiper blade. I don't know. Watch the first video. I can't even remember. It's been 30, 40 days now. But buyer's remorse is very real. I brought you guys another video where we're obviously changing our standards with vehicles a little bit. Because of bad apples like this, they make it very frustrating to be in business. They're not going to make us change and go out of business. They're just going to make us change our business model so that we don't catch so much frustration. Because anybody else, we got people in this comment section of the first video that say, let me know when it's available. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. They would have been happy knowing we described everything the truck needed before it left. Now, it wasn't as-is sale. It had problems. It was all documented. It was all said. Everything was done the right way. But there's still a truck eating up our parking lot. And we got plenty of trucks here to deal with. And we immediately fixed the light and the wiper blade just out of good faith. I was like, you know what? Who cares? It didn't need a light when it left here, but a light bulb went bad or a connection went bad, whatever happened. And again, more details on it. Buyer's remorse is very real. Buyer's remorse is very frustrating. Buyer's remorse is very unfortunate. If the customer would have came back and says, we bought the wrong vehicle, which is essentially what they finally ended up saying to the bank, they should have brought a smaller vehicle. They should have bought a newer vehicle. They should have bought a lower mileage vehicle. And it was their first vehicle, their only vehicle. We advertise this as a good backup truck. Why does that mean that? If you have one vehicle, you're going to have to run the balls off of it to make money. So you need the most dependable, newest vehicle you can get for your money. A backup vehicle is one to have is, say you got a fleet of 10 vehicles, but every now and then you're short on a vehicle. You might need to run it twice a week. There's your perfect truck. If you need one to run every day, you spend twice as much and you get a 2023 or a 2024 or a 2025. But anyway, load up the comment sections. I know you guys that are in business can understand the situation. It doesn't matter if you're selling Twinkies, if you're selling trucks, if you're selling golf carts, if you're selling, or if you're a service shop or a tire shop. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Customers expect more these days. They feel more entitled. And it's very unfortunate because these people were kind of rude, but it didn't come back to us. It was to the bank. And to think that they could just do a Walmart process, buy it, return it, and be out, that's just crazy to me. But that's how people think these days. If we'd done something wrong, Absolutely, 100%. If we describe something wrong, absolutely, 100%. We can understand it. Could we have missed things? Yes, we could have, but we didn't. Again, it's just a case of they bought the wrong vehicle. They should have done their research. The truck made it across the country and back. That's pretty impressive for a used truck like this, because that truck probably went in a 20, 30, 40 mile circle forever. You got to remember that truck was based local to here, Dinwiddie, Virginia, and it probably went in a circle like this its whole life. It didn't have any reason to go long distance. It wasn't a long distance transport company. It was a tow company. They tow wrecks. They tow dealership cars. They tow stuff like that. So that truck circle just went the biggest loop it ever went and came back with no problems, any more than what it had when it left here. So crazy situation. Promised a lot of people an update. If you haven't seen video 1, please go watch it. It's very thorough. It has gotten a lot of it's got a lot of shares. It's gotten a lot of views. It's gotten a lot of comments. And we appreciate other people feeling the same way we do, because we feel like we went beyond. I mean, we know we went beyond. I got to pay my guys another bill here for some stuff that, you know, shouldn't even been a problem, but they went across the country and, you know, they came back, and now it's even due for another oil change. So it's just part of business. Small business or big business, I guess we all run into the same problems, but buyer's remorse, it's a real thing. It's a real term. We've seen it before. We'll see it again. Here it is in real life. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you watching again. Scroll back to that number 1. Click and subscribe. 200,000 subscribers is right upon us today. Looking to have it happen almost any time. Very proud of that. So thanks for all the support.